Foreign investors in Iran enjoy the same privileges and incentives as domestic investors and can bring in foreign capital, whether in cash or other means, to invest in various sectors of the economy. Foreign capital invested is protected against nationalization and expropriation. Most importantly, all initial capital investments and any subsequent profits and capital gains can be transferred according to Iranian law in the form of foreign currency. To enjoy these benefits and privileges, the investor should obtain foreign investment licensing in advance. The licensing procedure under FIPA are done in 4 stages. The first stage is the identification and selection of the investment project. According to FIPA's regulation, agriculture, mining, industry, water, electricity, gas supply, construction, transport, communication sectors, as well as service industries are open for foreign investment. To identify and choose an investment project in Iran, investors should approach relevant public and governmental bodies responsible for the related sector. Vakil Group will ensure that the right government bodies and ministries are contacted for all identification and investment selection requirements. The second stage is obtaining preliminary permits from the relevant Iranian organization or ministries. The foreign investor who has identified and selected the investment project should obtain a preliminary permit from the governmental body relevant to the nature of the project. The majority of foreign investments require permits at inception. However, some projects, such as technical and engineering services, are exempt from obtaining any preliminary permits. For the construction of dams, power stations, railways, highways and airports, a contract should be signed with the relevant body. The preliminary permit or draft of the signed and approved contract should accompany the initial application for foreign investment. The third stage is the application and issuance of foreign investment license. 2 governmental bodies are involved in the whole process of licensing under FIPA. The first is the Organization for Investment, Economic and Technical Assistance of Iran, also known as OIETAI, which is responsible to receive all investment applications as well as issuance of licenses. They are hence ultimately responsible for ensuring that the proposed investment project is authorized. The second organization involved is the Foreign Investment Board, also known as FIB, which is the highest authority in the investment licensing process. Members of the FIB are deputies of various ministries such as Economic Affairs and Finance, Foreign Affairs, State Management and Planning Organization, and the Central Bank of Iran, which are the most relevant policy-making and executive bodies of the country. Foreign investors should first submit their applications to the OIETAI. The application package includes the application form, the preliminary permits or draft contracts with the relevant Iranian organizations, an official letter from the foreign investor, information on the investor's background, list of equipment and machinery required and provided by the investor, as well as the draft of the contract outlining the conditions of the transfer of technology. Once the draft license is officially confirmed by the investor, the final investment license will be issued with the approval of the Iranian Minister of Economic Affairs and Finance. Finally, the fourth stage concerns the procedures for establishment following the issuance of foreign investment licenses.